Here's our talk about it topic for today. Let's talk about marriage and cultures. There are some cultures who promote marriage, even though they're not even Christians. They promote marriage because they understand the purpose for marriage, and so you see their grooming of their young girls, their young boys at an early age, helping them to understand marriage. Now, I do have to say this. I am totally in disagreement with 12-year-old girls marrying. That's my granddaughter is 13. I can't imagine her actually getting married. And in some of these cultures, they are marrying men who are much older than them. My mind can't be wrapped around that. Okay, but let's focus. But they focus on marriage and they teach marriage at an early age because they understand the purpose of marriage. It also prevents our young girls and young boys from soaring their royal oats, going out being promiscuous. Okay, you know, the Bible talks about it is better to marry than to burn. You know, at a young age, they start with all of these passions and desires to have sex, to be intimate, all of these things. And so this is promoted in some cultures. But then there is the culture that is against marriage. We don't prepare our young ladies what it means to be married, if they choose to be married, because marriage is not for everybody, so we want to be clear about that. But we don't prepare them for marriage, our young ladies or our young men. We teach this feminism. Women don't need men, but somehow our women end up with all of these babies and baby daddies, or daddies end up with baby mamas. And so we promote broken homes. We don't promote marriage. We promote cohabitation and the carrying of children from household to household like trash bags. And you dump them off this weekend and then you drag them back over here and dump them off this weekend. So why? Let's talk about that in the comments in a respectful and healthy way, because it seems to be a cultural thing. And I'm a promoter of marriage. I'm married. Had a first marriage, did not work out, knew I wasn't supposed to be in it, disobeyed God because I was stubborn, and it didn't work out. But I didn't give up on marriage because I desired marriage as a little girl. I wanted to raise my children up in a two-parent home, and I get it. Some people don't. Some people have been married. Some people have divorced. Some people have separated. Some people are widowed. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a culture that is against marriage between a man and a woman. Biblical marriage. Why isn't our culture in support of that, even though we see how detrimental it is to our children to be raised up in households where there is no husband and wife, there is no mother, there is no father there, and they grow up with this brokenness on the inside? I just think that is, it's dangerous. I think it's detrimental. And I know somebody's going to come in the comments and say, marriage is not for everybody. Yeah, we do know that. But why don't we start grooming our children to at least understand the purpose? Because there is a purpose for marriage. And if we teach them that purpose at a young age, then our girls will understand that she doesn't need to go out here and sleep with everybody. Our young men will value themselves and understand that neither do they. Just because Papa was a Rolling Stone don't mean that you have to. In marriage, husband and wife get to build together. They get to build not only a legacy, but an empire for their children. They get to help their children be set up for success, and when we work together at marriage. So just a question that I had that I wanted to talk about today. So I love to hear your comments. Bye-bye.